often fallen short of expectations. But the success and the determination which greeted our efforts was due to the support, the self-sacrifice and the loyalty which Queensland women showed when they were fighting for the vote. I'm Margaret Ott, and my conservative upbringing instilled in me the idea of public service. I was homeschooled, taught to dress for dinner and to play the viola. Things I began to think of as mere frippery when Queensland women were still fighting for the vote. So I became more involved in the social change and the women's movement in Queensland. I set out to win the minds of Queensland countrymen. I was mercilessly heckled from one public meeting to another, not only by spontaneous individuals, but also by hired gangs. Fortunately for me, I developed a bit of a flair for repartee. Yes. I credit the honing of this particular skill to a position I held as Superintendent of Mission to Sailors in support of my father's work, a Presbyterian minister. And I was often refused transport and barred from halls for the early public meetings. So I toured the country in my own horse and sulky, sometimes with my companion, but always with my trio of kerosene lamps to light my street meetings. My idea of touring for votes was taken up in Great Britain, and in Australia I earned the title of the old battle axe. In 1905, Queensland women won the right to vote! And I continued my work for women, and in 1913 I became a lobbyist. And it was through my lobbying efforts that the old criminal codes were rewritten to finally make domestic violence a criminal offence. And inheritance laws were finally amended so that at last women could claim a part of their husband's estate. Prior to that, her children went back to his family. She would have been left poverty-stricken. Now, what is interesting is that I did not share the same political beliefs as many of my fellow Australian suffragists. I was a monarchist and an anti-socialist, which is proof that you don't need to be union in beliefs to join forces to help right a universal wrong. It has been my privilege to have worked with some of the finest women in Queensland, and I used to tell them, in spite of everything that you have done, there is one more thing that you must do, and that's to stand up and wave the younger generation on. Yeah! It has been my privilege to serve. I'm Margaret Ott, proud to be a Queenslander and enjoy International Women's Day 2019.